Just so you know, we are going to go ahead and start recording this session. So Jordan, whenever you're ready. Okay, good morning. This is Lynn Van Devender, and I'm the Director of Projects for the Common Pool, the company that was responsible for the design and development of the SC2 Challenge. As you may know, this is a White House initiative that came out of the Domestic Policy Council, and it's being administered by the U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development Agency. There are 3 cities participating in the SC2 Challenge. They are Greensboro, North Carolina, Hartford, Connecticut, and Las Vegas, Nevada. And each of those 3 cities went a competitive bidding process in order to participate in these competitions. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the specifics of the competitions for Las Vegas, we ask that you go to lasvegas.sc2prize.com where you can read up on the competition. And you can see that URL there in the top of your screen. One of the advantages of this program design is that we've been very transparent and open and fair in terms of what is required to participate, who will be assessing these applications, how they will be assessing these applicants, and how their scores and comments will be used. All of that information is available for you today if you go to lasvegas.sc2prize.com and read the website content. However, we're going to assume today that most of you have already familiarized yourself with this program. I know a lot of you have been in touch with Tammy already. And today's purpose is to dig into exactly how you're going to go about acting as a judge. You know, all of you are members of our evaluation panel, and we just want to walk you through how you're going to be scoring those teams that will be assigned to each of you. So before we turn it over to Jordan Blumhart, who's our prize administrator and who will lead us through the presentation, I'm going to stop and turn it over to Tammy Christensen from the City of Las Vegas, and she can welcome you and provide a few other details.
Good morning. Again, my name is Tammy Christensen, and I am the SC2 Grant Administrator. On behalf of the City of Las Vegas, I'd like to thank you for being a judge and taking the time to join us this morning. Your support and involvement in SC2 lends credibility and notoriety to the competition. We're so excited about the proposals that were submitted and believe that you will find that this is a valuable contribution of your time. We're going to ask that you complete your review by October 30th. And then we plan to take your recommendations to the November 19th council meeting. So I'll be in contact with you regarding your participation at that meeting in early November. At the end of the call, I'll give you my contact information if you have any questions. So again, thank you. And with that, I will turn it over to Jordan Blumhart.
Okay. We will go ahead and begin here on the main page of the website. In order for you to begin judging, you'll need to log in. Just click on log in at the top right of the page and use the login credentials that have been provided to you or will be provided to you. Go ahead and log in here as a sample judge. Once you log in, you'll be brought to the dashboard page. The dashboard serves as kind of a summary for a lot of the features and pages on the website. You can, if you would like to, add my apologies, I am not in here as a judge. One moment. Okay. Once you log in, you'll be brought to this page, and you should have a judging history box on your dashboard. If you don't and you would like it to be there, you can find it in this drop-down menu and add it. If you make any changes to this dashboard page, you can add other items or change the arrangement once other items are on here. If you make any changes and you want it to be the same next time you log in or come back to this page, just make sure to click the Save Dashboard Layout link at the top right of the page. To begin judging, you'll either click on Go to Full Page here on the Judging History box, or go to the Dashboard drop-down menu and click Judging History. Once you're on this page, you will see all of the submissions that have been provided to you to review and judge. We'll just go ahead and really quick go over this table that's here and just describe what each of these sections are. Under submission, you'll have all of the links to review each submission. Submitted by will tell you which person or team has submitted that submission. The start date is when we got started, or will show when you got started with judging. The score will list the score that you have provided on that submission. The rubric finished column will tell you whether or not you have finished all of the judging requirements in that submission. And finally, the closed date will tell you when you closed and completely finished that submission. Let's go ahead and start judging and walk through how to judge a submission. On this page at the very top, you will be provided again with the name of the person that has provided that submission or has submitted it, and a reminder of when you started and when you will need to have completed the judging. To review the submission and go over what the participant has provided, you can click here on this arrow, and all of their submission information and documents should show up in this box. In order to download and review the actual documents for the submission, you can go here to whichever document you want, or go ahead and do both at the same time, but click on the link and it should automatically start downloading the document for you, and then you can open it up as a PDF on your computer and review it. Once you've read through all of the submission material, you can begin judging. There are 3 different criterions that you will judge by, and in each section will look exactly like this and will be the same process. In order to start judging, you read what's in this black box at the top of the judging criterion, and it will describe what parameters, or rather describe what you will be judging the submission by in this section. In order to provide a score, you just click on the bubble on this scoring line and drag to the score that you want to provide for that section or that criterion. One thing that'll help determine what score you give them are the descriptions above each scoring section. That kind of give you an idea of what they'll need to have done or what will need to apply in the document in order for them to receive that score. One final requirement on each criterion is to leave a comment regarding that criterion. Comments need to be a minimum of 50 characters. It's pretty short. That's only a third of a tweet, but you can provide a longer comment if you wish. You can comment as long as you want. You just have a minimum of 50 characters. And once you're done with that, click Save to save that particular criterion. If you want to leave, and if you don't want to finish the judging all at one time, you can go back to the judging overview page once you've saved that criterion by clicking Judging Overview, and it'll just bring you right back to this page. Let's go back in and finish our submission. Notice when I loaded the submission since I finished the first requirement, it automatically loaded the criterion number 2. So again, we'd go through the same process, review the information in the black box on how to score that section, and provide an appropriate score for that section. Once again, we'll leave our comments. If your comment isn't long enough and you try to save, it will prompt you saying you need to leave a longer comment. And notice here, before saving, the status will go from incomplete to providing the score that you gave here in the bar. Click Save. And finally, let's just wrap up this submission really quick, and then we'll go over some other items on the judging history page. Back on the judging history page, in your score column, once again, you'll see that the average score has shown up here in the scoring column. If you would like to review your scores and your comments very briefly overview, you can actually click on this score and it will list all of your criterion and all of your scores and comments in the same box. In the rubric finished column, it does say that you have finished all the requirements. And on the close date column, when you've finished your scoring, we'll give you a close now button. Once you click close now, you cannot edit your judging at all or your comments. So if you want to leave that and score all of your submissions first in case you want to go back and make any changes, you can do that. Or you can go ahead and click close now and complete out and finish your judging. Finally, if you have any questions or need a review of any of this information, there will be a help video on this page if you just click the help link at the top right of the page. And this video should walk you through the same process. You can also click in here and view the topic forum, view the video in the forum and see all of the text content written out for that video if you'd rather read through the instructions. I believe that is everything for reviewing how to go through the judging process. Tammy and Lynn, is there anything else that you would like me to cover?
This is Tammy. I would just like to let everybody know if you have any questions, you can call me at 702-229-6052, and that will also be sent out. We plan to send a copy of this text out to everyone who is on the call today. And also, if you want to email me, my email address is tchristensen, CHRISTENSEN, at lasvegasnevada.gov, and I can help walk you through this process or answer any questions you may have about judging. With that, I think Cummings,
I got on a little bit late. Will there be you'll send us a web address for where we can find this this setup so that we can do the reviews?
Yes, it's actually on the SC2 website, so it's lasvegas.sc2prize.com, and so it is in the email we sent about this webinar. However, you can go on there, and I can help you navigate to the judge's help portion. So again, okay, you can call me, and I will send out in the webinar that we send out. You'll see that email that web address.
Okay, thank you for that. And when will those be available online?
We will distribute them. That's a great question. We will distribute those on the morning of October 6th.
October 6th.
I apologize. We're currently doing the administrative review process right now. We will complete that on Thursday, and we'll distribute these on Monday, October 6th at 8 a.m.
They need to be done when?
They need to be done by October 30th, midnight. We just want to have them on October 31st to meet some internal city clerk deadlines for the council meeting on November 19th.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions? Okay, so then with that, I thank you again for calling. Please feel free to call me or email me if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing your scores. Have a wonderful day.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.